traders, for today's session I decided to cover USD versus Japanese yen. I will speak about the USD versus Canadian dollar and overall about the gold. I will start with the USD versus Japanese yen first because I think this is the most interesting condition and potential opportunity for today. I'm also saying that this is a very light volume environment so far today. Volume overall in the futures market is not that great, especially on the currencies and metals. I don't see any big increase in the volume, and it's basically because we do have FMC tomorrow, and that's a big event in the US, and it will really be most important, actually, fundamental speaking, for this week and overall for this month. I guess most of the stuff's just awaiting, and most of the biggest traders, I will say, are waiting for that news to define their further their next directional moves and so. But you can always, capture here and there some very, like a short-term swings and stuff like that. So I will, just show you the US Japanese yen. I see there is a continuational move. This is my 2-hour time frame. Originally, this sell-off started from when we broke this channeling mode, so we went straight upside, and we got a very hard time to go upside, and there was a failed test of the high, and everything started from there. This whole sell-off started because of the failed test of the high and the breakout of this channeling mode. Then we got a big down day yesterday, very decent swing to the downside, and this is for me just a continuational. There's one spike, test, reject stuff, and I do expect retest of 109.35, and then even test of the maybe even today test of the 109.13. See another bear cross on the 2-hour time frame, but early intraday frames gave signal already, like a few hours ago. But just watch for the sell and the rallies towards the previous swing loss. So that's the most attractive, at least for me, for this morning. And now we have a gold which is just testing the previous day high. I don't see any spectacular volume, any spectacular. It was a bull divergence from the bottom yesterday, and it was a triple bottom. Like we made this and this, we retested that, and we got a third push lower, and that resulted basically this rally. But this is actually quite important pivot, so I don't know if the price will have any bigger power to break this. Take in consideration also, I'll go to the 30-minute time frame just to show that we got a single print. This is all single prints area, and this is working like a supply zone or resistance zone. So the area around 1767, 1774, the $6 gap in the price action that happened yesterday, and this is acting like serious resistance for now, and it was serious resistance as well here and here and here, probably right now. So now I'm not seeing any. It was a single bear cross, so it's possible that the price can even do another little push higher before we go down eventually. So let me check the 15-minute time frame for you. Yeah, this we can conclude this was like a test of the high that failed, actually taking the low. So it's actually pretty bearish at this stage. It's a single bear cross, and so it is actually got a failed test of the high. So I suppose the price can try to revisit the low 1758, at least back to 7063, then 70. I will just show you here, back to the mean, at least, and then potentially attack that pivot low. So watch for that potential bear scenarios from this big supply zone. And I can also speak about, euro. Euro is holding around the previous day high. I see nothing spectacular there. It was a doji, more like a doji candle yesterday, and there was now we're making the higher high. I don't like we're just hitting the previous day high, so really not like to see what will happen in today's close to have a potential for the next directional move. So for now, it's just sitting around the previous day high and around the mean on the higher frames. On the 4-hour and the 2-hour, we're just around the mean. So I'm watching this channeling mode and want to see what will happen. There's also important resistance. This recent swing low at 1.1749750, which can be quite important pivot level, and eventual resistance in case if the price can do another push higher. So this potentially can be a good resistance. That will be all for this session. I hope that you enjoyed, and see you all tomorrow morning.